Hey guys, welcome to question MM164 of the Maths Methods Fortify study guide. Now we've got this question that says a graph with a rule f of x equals 2x cubed plus 6x squared plus d, where d is a real number, has three distinct x-intercepts, and we need to find the set of all possible values of d. So this is our big, I wouldn't say giveaway, but this is the key to our question. So three x-intercepts, actually, you know what, let's draw a graph. So what I'm actually going to do is, and this is what you should do when you're tackling these kind of questions, is this plus d, we need to remember, is just a constant. It's just a number that they're adding on to the end. So for a second, I'm just going to pretend that d is 0, all right? And I'm just going to draw this original, because it's like we're drawing this original and then moving it up or down, right? Because d is our vertical translation on the end, a c-intercept, or y-intercept I should say. So this graph, 2x cubed plus 6x squared, looks something like this, where this point here is 0, 0. And again, guys, because you've got your CAS, you can just do this on your calculator, and I would highly recommend doing that. So we know that our turning points are at -2, 8, and 0, 0, when d is equal to 0, right? If we want three x-intercepts, we need to move the graph down so that the x-axis crosses through three of these points, right? So 1, 1, 1. If we have it how it is currently, where d is equal to 0, we only have two x-intercepts, right? 2 here, which doesn't make this 3x-intercept thing true, right? So the only time that we're going to have 3 x-intercepts is if we move the graph down from here all the way down to where this turning point touches this axis here, and then we're only going to have 2 again. And if we kept going down, we would only have 1, because we'd only have this tail up here touching the x-axis. So the only time that we have 3 x-intercepts is when this graph is moved down 8 points, or yeah, just between, like, where the x-axis is between here and here, right? So we need to move our graph down slightly more than 0 at least, and then at that point it will have 3, but not more than 8, and not actually including 8 either, right? So if d equals 0, we have two intercepts, right? 1 and 2. If d is greater than 0, or sorry, not greater than 0, if d is, because remember we're moving down by more than 0, which means that d has to be negative, because we're adding d, which means that if it's negative, it's moving it down. So d is less than 0, we have 3 intercepts, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or wherever it is. But d cannot be less than -8, because if we take it down -8, then we're only going to have 1 here and 1 here, which means it no longer fits our description, which means that d has to be greater than -8. This does not include -8, because if we moved it down by 8, exactly, it would still have only 2 intercepts. It has to be moved down by less than -8. So that means that d lies between -8 and 0, right? Because it's greater than -8, but less than 0. So between -8 and 0 is our answer. They've written it in a different, well, I've written it in a different way, which is -8 to 0. Awesome. This gives us an answer of E. This is a fairly common exam style question, mainly multiple choice, but the biggest thing is to treat D or C or whatever the letter is as a 0 to begin with, and then see what you would have to move it down or up to get to 3 intercepts or 2 intercepts or whatever it's asking you for. If you have any questions, I know this is a confusing question, please hit me up in the comments below and I'll endeavor to answer every question that I can. But otherwise, guys, have a great day. Try not to freak out about this too much if you don't get it. Just comment below and let me know. So guys, see you in the next video.